Good morning. Please find a spot to occupy. This week, I went to the movies with my wife and our girlfriends, and we saw a movie entitled Freedom, The Sound of Freedom. Yes, have you seen it? And I didn't know what to expect. I've already been numbed by Hollywood's graphics. And I was not overwhelmed by the content of the movie. I knew what they were going to be talking about. The slavery of our children. But it was in the credits that they posted something on the screen that sunk in deep. And I started processing over the past couple of days. In the credits they said that the United States of America has more slaves now than ever in history. I thought we abolished slavery. They're talking about children. They're talking about children being used for sex slaves. A lot of them come from South America, but not always. A lot of them come from countries that are experiencing wars and whatnot. And we are the leaders in corrupting these children. Wow. Have mercy. We used to be a godly nation. What happened? Where have we gone array? In watching the film and seeing the different ways that children were abducted and shipped out and tricked, and their parents left wondering what happened to them, and then trafficked it into the country over an open border or some other means. It's become a very profitable thing for the drug lords and the pimps and such, because if you sell drugs, you sell a drug one time, hopefully you get an addiction and they come back in a couple of days or a week and you can sell again. But when you take a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old and put them in this industry and you sell them 6 to 10 times a day, 7 days a week for 10 to 12 years, it's profitable. They're making money. And unfortunately, through the drugs and through this trade, money buys influence with our Congress. Why haven't they stopped this? What's the matter with it? It's terrible. Could you imagine if this happened to one of our children? Oh, Lord have mercy. Pornography is a deviation from what Christ gave us for our sexuality. And it can be addictive. And some of that addictiveness leads to this type of thing. It's time for us to stop. To stand up. No more. We need to get this country back into a line of morality. And that means we tell those involved in this industry, the perverts and such, that they don't have that freedom in this country anymore. They don't have those rights. We need to stand up. If you haven't seen the movie, I encourage you to see the movie. There's some things in there that you don't know, that you may learn, and it may change your life. I know it certainly has an effect on mine. It certainly has had an effect on mine. The largest slave country ever in the world, the United States of America. How proud are we of that? Lord have mercy.